that baby one, bang that baby one.
Big bag energy, I can feel it in rent. Came in with a little, now I'm making dent. She don't need nobody, she can make her own move.
If you ain't bringing nothing to the table, make some room. I've been way too focused, I ain't looking at the high. Every move strategic, every dollar multiplied. They was sleeping on the vision, now they asking how I did it. I just tell them keep on working, that's the difference in the living.
I had dreams bigger than the place that I was sleeping in. Had to turn the pressure into something I could build with. Nobody saw the hours, nobody saw the discipline. Now they see the final product, think the journey can't convenient. I was broken, still ambitious, that's a dangerous combination. Had to learn to trust myself before I earned an invitation. Every no became a reason, every loss became education. Now I walk inside the room like I read it on the stage. She got a business on the side and another one developing. She don't need a man's approval, she just needs another strategy. If she wants it, she pursues it, she don't wait for opportunity. She can make a little money, turn it to a whole community.
I like how she don't panic when the pressure start to rise. She can see through fake intentions, she can read between the lines. If somebody try to play her, she just smiles and organizes. And she come back with a bigger plan and better numbers every time. I don't keep too many people, I keep people that are solid. People who can handle pressure when the situation gets complicated. If you're only here for money, then you probably won't survive it. Cause the minute things get difficult, that's when character gets tested.
New money, old lesson, I ain't throwing none away. Every struggle taught me something that I carry every day. I don't spend it just to show it, I invest it while I can. I want money making money, I want freedom from the pain. She got a bag on her shoulder, but the mindset worth more. She can walk into a ballroom and command the whole floor. She don't need a loud voice, she don't need to ask for more. Everybody knows the difference when a real boss walks through the door.
I've been building in silence, let the numbers make the noise. Everybody loves the outcome, nobody loves the choice. When you're choosing between comfort and a dream you really want, you gotta pick the road that's harder if you wanna see it come. I got people back home counting on me to succeed, so I treat every opportunity like something that we need. Not just something for myself, but a future for the team. That's why I keep the engine running even when I'm running low. If they ask me why I'm working like I got something to prove, I remember where I came from, that's enough to keep me moving. Every day another target, every week another improvement. I don't need another speech, I just need another opportunity.
She said I want my own building, I said damn by the block. She don't think in little numbers, she don't think of in the cost. If the first plan doesn't work, she can build another option. She don't wait for somebody else to make the future possible. I like that type of mindset, ain't nobody gotta push her. She can turn a little setback into something even stronger. She don't blame the world for every time somebody shuts the door. She just finds another entrance and comes back with something more. I don't need to prove I'm rich, I need a business profitable.
I don't need another trophy, I need something sustainable. I want ownership and equity, something that can outlive me, something that can keep the lights on for the people standing with me. I seen too many people get a little money and lose it. Start believing every person around them got a reason. Then they wake up with a lifestyle but no assets to support it. That's why I learned to build a foundation before I decorate it. Every dollar gets a purpose, every check gets divided. Some for now, some for later, some for things we haven't tried yet. If the business starts expanding, then the whole plan gets upgraded. I don't wanna lose the success, I want something that's created.
Big bag energy, yeah, I can feel it in the room. Came in with a little, now I'm making it boom. She don't need nobody, she can make her own move.
If you ain't bringing nothing to the table, make some room. I've been way too focused, I ain't looking at the high. Every move strategic, every dollar multiplied. They were sleeping on the vision, now they asking how I did it. I just tell them keep on working, that's the difference in the living.
Hey, like baby, look here, no.
On my level, I ain't looking down no more. Came from nothing, now I'm knocking down the door.
She got her own bag, she ain't waiting on a score. If you wasn't there before, don't come knocking when we soar.
Big motion, every day another play. I was broke, now I'm making money multiple ways.
They can talk, they can hate, they can watch from far away. I got too much on my mind to let a stranger change my pace.
I remember when $100 felt like everything. Now I'm making bigger moves, thinking bigger than a check. Had to learn the hard way, everybody ain't your friend. So I'ma smile when you lose and disappear when you get blessed. I was sitting in the dark, trying to figure out the route. Now I'm sitting with my team, mapping every city out.
Every number on the board got a purpose and a route. We ain't guessing anymore, we know exactly what it's about.
She got a business and a vision, she don't need a cosign. She can turn a little idea to something on the front line. Walk inside a meeting like she all they owns the whole side. Then she leave with a contract while they wondering how she got by.
I told her don't let anybody ever make you feel small. She said I already learned I don't need them at all. That's the type of confidence that makes the whole room pause. She don't need to raise her voice, everybody knows the boss.
I don't need another circle, I need people with a purpose. People who can handle pressure when the situation get urgent.
If you only bring excuses, then you're probably not the person. I'ma keep the ones who build and let the rest observe us.
New money, old soul, I still remember where I started. Every scar on my story made me harder and more guarded. I ain't angry at the people who were laughing at the target. They just gave me extra fuel every time they try to doubt it. She got a calendar packed, but she still knows how to move. Every meeting has a purpose, every call another move. She don't need to prove her value, she already knows the truth. If the deal don't make her stronger, she ain't got nothing to lose.
I've been building up the business while they focused on the image. I don't care about appearing rich, I care about being finished. I want assets, I want equity, I want ownership and leverage. I want every little hustle turning into something permanent. I don't chase another trend just because everybody's on it. If the numbers don't make sense, then I ain't putting money on it. I learned patience from the losses, now I know exactly when to move. And when the moment finally comes, I'ma execute it smooth.
My team know the vision, everybody got a position. No confusion, no excuses, everybody on a mission. If one person gets a win, then the whole team gets attention. That's the type of environment that turns a hustle to a business. I got people that remember when the fridge was almost empty. Now we're talking about investments that will make the holders dizzy. Still I keep my feet grounded, cause the money can't get tricky. One wrong decision and a lifestyle can end so quickly. She ain't impressed by a man just because he got a chain. She wants somebody with a vision and a discipline to maintain. Somebody who can take a loss and still get back into the game. That's why we understand each other, we got too much built in common.
I don't promise things I can't deliver, that's a rule. If I say I'm gonna do it, then I'm following it through. If the situation changes, I adjust and find a rule. But I never let a problem turn me into someone who quits. Every door that wouldn't open made another opportunity. Yeah. Every person who rejected me created more community. Every setback gave me knowledge that became another utility. Now I'm using all the lessons to build something with longevity. Yeah. I want peace more than I want another headline. Want my family feeling safe, want my people doing fine. Want to wake up every morning knowing everything is mine. That's the real reason I've been working like I got no time.
On my level, I ain't looking down no more. Came from nothing, now I'm knocking down the door.
She got her own bag, she ain't waiting on the score. If you wasn't there before, don't come knocking when we soar.
Big motion, every day another play. I was broke, now I'm making money multiple ways. They can talk, they can hate,
they can watch from far away. I got too much on my mind to let a stranger change my pace.
ain't got it wrong.
Feel different, I was made for the pressure. Big checks, big moves, every day getting better. She got her own money, she don't need no investor. Walking with that confidence, now they changing the weather.
I came from the bottom, had to fight for the position. Now I'm moving with a purpose, every move a new decision. They can talk about the past, I'm too focused on the mission. If they wasn't in the trenches, they don't get to share the vision.
I remember when the money couldn't stretch into the weekend. Had to make $1 work harder than the people I was seeing. Everybody had advice, but nobody had a reason. So I put it on myself and turned the struggle into freedom. I was writing down the goals while they laughing at the dream. Now the numbers on the screen looking bigger than they seem. Had to learn to keep it quiet when you're building something clean, cause Cause the loudest people talking usually ain't behind the scenes.
She got a business mindset, she can turn her thought to profit. She don't need a big announcement, every time she make a positive. If she sees an opportunity, she immediately unlock it. Then she turns a little opening into some people know that.
I like how she carries herself, never begging for attention. She can walk inside a room and change the whole direction. She don't need to say she powerful, you can feel it in her presence. And then somebody underestimates her, that's their own expensive lesson. I keep my circle small because I know what comes with winning. People love the final picture, never ask about the beginning. I remember every person who was there before the millions. That's why when the money comes, the real ones get the difference.
I got a lot of people watching, but I don't watch them back. I got too much on my schedule just to worry about a comment. If they talking about my name, let them talk, that's free promotion. I'm too busy making moves to be involved in all the drama. She got meetings in the morning and she working through the evening. Still she make it look effortless, like success was something easy. But I know what it took to get her standing where she's standing. Every failure gave her knowledge, every loss became advantage. I'm spending every dollar just because I got the money. I learned the difference between looking rich and actually being wealthy. Put the money in the asset, let the assets make it plenty. Then repeat the same process until the whole thing becomes heavy. I want ownership, not attention. I want freedom, not applause. Want my people eating good without depending on the boss. Want the future looking better than the situation we saw. Wanna leave behind the blueprints that are just a catalog. Every year I raise the standard, every month I change the target. If the goal feels comfortable, then the goal ain't going far. I don't need another reason, I just need another dollar. Then I turn that dollar into something that can make another.
New city, new hotel, but the mindset never changed. I can sleep inside a mansion and still remember being broke. That's the reason I appreciate every step that I have made. I know exactly what it feels like when the future looks uncertain. She said I want a bigger life, I said build it from the ground. She don't wait for perfect timing, she just moves when there's a chance. Now she got a whole team working every time she comes around. And the people who ignore her now be asking for advice.
I don't need to chase revenge, I got better things to chase. Let success become the answer every time they doubt my name. Every time somebody counted me out, I increase the pace. Now I'm running toward the future while they looking at the race. I don't make emotional decisions when the numbers aren't clear. I don't sign a deal because somebody tell me that it's near. I read every line twice, make sure everybody gets a fair share. Then I move with confidence cause I know exactly what's there. I got people that depend on me, so I'm thinking way ahead. Not just thinking about today, I'm thinking generation next. Every move becomes a brick, every brick becomes a foundation. That's how you turn a little hustle into something that can last.
Feel different, I was made for the pressure. Big checks, big moves, every day getting better. She got her own money, she don't need no investor. Walking with that confidence, now they changing the weather.
I came from the bottom, had to fight for the position. Now I'm moving with a purpose, every move a new decision. They can talk about the past, I'm too focused on the mission. If they wasn't in the trenches, they don't get to share the vision.